Alive.
Nice, dude. Welcome back, everyone, to the Lost Depths of Phandelver. Hope you had a good week.
It's been okay.
It's a busy week.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's been time.
It's been a week.
There's been days.
That's right.
Nights too.
And some evenings.
Days, nights, evenings, maybe even a morning. I think I remember one morning.
I don't remember.
I don't remember having any of those.
I remember screaming a few mornings and having to wake up.
There you go.
You just regain consciousness in the middle of the afternoon.
I mean, that's ideal, really.
Yeah.
Nice. Does everyone have audio?
Yes.
All
think
right.
so.
Yep.
Just be a droney sound.
I'm hearing the droney sound.
Perfect.
It is very
All right.
This is just the sound my head makes all the time.
From captivity and a fiery ship battle at sea to traveling through dense forest, through goblin villages and past ogre scavenging grounds, our party finally made their way to the Blue Basilisk Bayou, where their traveling companion Brix introduced them to the boss, a large crocodilian humanoid creature at the head of the seat of power in the bog and the surrounding land, and seemingly just as greedy to match. The boss allowed them an audience where the party presented him with a map and a pretty good story. As such, the boss offered an opportunity that they couldn't refuse, in the form of a fortuitous employment opportunity in exchange for their knowledge, muscle, and most importantly, their loyalty. The party had the evening to decide on the offer, and as the morning came, as did the time they were to meet the boss and make their decision. However, as the morning sun broke over the bog, a familiar face appeared, who was seen the night before in the large gathering room, mingling with the boss's people, otherwise known as the family. The stranger, known only as Sergeant Calthil, seemed panicked and in a hurry, and offered them payment to find a lost wizard named only to them as Trebre, who had been missing for some time, and it was suspected that foul play may be to blame. After a journey of exploration through the lost wizard's abandoned house and the network of caves beneath it, the party finds the wizard seemingly gravely injured, requiring a special kind of magic to save him. After a vague explanation about what was ahead and what the party could face, the party agreed, and after traversing and completing the deadly trials of Athazar, they obtained a powerful amulet. The party made their way back to the antechamber, and during a deep discussion about what to do with the amulet, they were confronted by Brix and were given a choice. And so, a choice was made, as the wizard lay slain upon the cold, damp rock. Shortly after, the structure above began to shake, and the cave itself began to cave in. With everyone above, with everybody scrambling to find a way out, they managed to. With everybody above ground, safe and out of danger for the moment, it was decided that the story was that the amulet was lost in the cave-in, keeping their possession of the amulet a secret. Moving on ahead of the group, D1, along with the help of some deceptive magics, made his way into town as a monster hunter returning from the hunt, with his trophy atop a floating disc. He made his way alone to the Sleepy Stone Inn and stashed the illusion that was the wizard's corpse and the mighty weapon of Athazar in a room, and proceeded towards the docks, where he carved out a small cavity inside his treasured rowboat in order to keep the amulet hidden. Shortly after, the group made their way into town, and the party visits the local shops. While browsing, they were alerted by a commotion in Trebre's abandoned home, where they met a traveler named Aliva, who was mysteriously battling a menacing, shadowy creature. Aliva was searching for Trebre, whom she conveyed absolute contempt for, asking if his whereabouts and the whereabouts of a strange amulet were known. Uncertain of the new acquaintance, the knowledge about the dead wizard and the amulet was denied, as they all moved on to get some gems appraised by the dockmaster. And so after a very odd interaction that involved some alcohol and magic, acquaintances were made, telepathically, and it was revealed that Hedrick was not Hedrick. The story was that this man's name was Fyeth Shadestone, and he had come to the dockmaster Hedrick's house from far away, only to find him dead on the floor when he arrived, seemingly of alcohol poisoning. As per Fyeth's story, he was there following a lead while looking for his lost sisters in the process. It seemed as though Fyeth had other interests as well, as he mentioned the boss and something called the Reclaiming, and how it was of the utmost importance to stop it and him at any cost. While devising a plan to gain the Croc boss's trust, beginning with attending a large gathering that was currently being held beneath the inn, Rummy noticed a very large dark purple smoke billowing from the boathouse, where D1 had hidden the amulet, and upon closer inspection, noticed a number of very large creatures crouched down in the underbrush, quietly watching their position of the amulet and the smoke emanating from it. D1 relayed the information to the party, and the group came up with a plan to ambush the creatures. Unfortunately, Bitters, Brandy's owl familiar, was the first victim, as he is pulled from a branch above and helplessly eaten as the creatures slowly stood up and revealed their massive and horrific nature. Rummy, with a rattling hot tin container, holding the amulet, dashes down into the ocean's depths, where the amulet's unknown influence begins to disperse into the surrounding waters. Voices and whispers of an incoherent language is heard, and Rummy witnesses many eyes watching him from a nearby shipwreck, and quickly swims his way to a small cave opening and then up into another cave. Seems a little drier. There are multiple piles of shipwrecked junk. And with unknown creatures seemingly making their way to his position, Rummy carefully hides himself within one of the piles with the amulet. Above, as the battle rages on and the party fights for their lives, Aliva is proving to be a valuable comrade, as the rest of the party observes her tactical prowess and precision. With blood splattered on their faces and arms and heads lying on the ground, with strange unknown magics reaching into this reality, with characters whose intentions are widely unknown, we continue our story this evening. I would like to come back to Ronan as we begin All right. Thank you all for bearing with me. Okay. All right. Ronan, you are up, followed by Griff on deck.
All right. Which one of these two was the one that ate Bitters?
That would be the green one, I believe.
I thought so. All right. Well, I am looking like I'm on my last leg, and I can't go out without avenging Bitters. So, I'll take a couple of swings on green.
Okay, you got it, Ronan.
$17?
That is a 17. A 17 does hit green, Ronan. Let's make sure. It does. Hold on. Yep. Just had to double check here. with 5 slashing damage as your glaive kind of pierces into the kind of the softer flesh on the upper thigh of this creature here, as it appears to be kind of it has your attention, or you have its attention rather. You can see it's looking around the area here as it's it seems to notice its comrades kind of in dire straits at the moment.
All right, second attack, same
You
target.
got it. Yeah. It's a 16. 16 hits as well, Ronan. Well done. For another 5 points of slashing damage. As this creature kind of takes the damage, you see there's a moment, just got to double check, and it does, where a kind of a pustule bursts on its arm. You notice, like, there seems to be tearing and ripping of the skin, Ronan, as the arm seems to kind of begin to start to dangle, like, by a couple of threads.
He looks as bad as I do.
Is there anything else?
My polearm bonus action.
Okay. Here, I'll turn this down a little bit.
Jesus, 22.
Sorry about that. Wow, look at these rolls, you guys. Freaking really good. 22 for 8 more bludgeoning damage. As the creature here takes the shot kind of on the lower abdomen here, Ronan. It crouches down to kind of one knee for a moment. It isn't knocked prone, but you can see that your last hit there kind of really kind of caught it off guard for a moment, and you can see it's kind of shaken up.
All right, and then I'm gonna slowly back up just to here and think, please don't let me end up troll shit.
Nice.
That's my turn.
All right, perfect. Good job, Ronan. Griff, you were up, followed by the creatures on deck.
Okie dokie.
What would you like to do, sir?
I'm gonna move Anula closer to Ronan. If I cannot start drawing.
No worries.
Thank you.
You got it, man. I got you.
Yeah, I'm gonna move Anula up and pretty much use her very last spell slot to cast.
So she's still... Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I think
Oh,
she
yeah,
still has
no.
2 of her first level, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's just one slot.
You used what, cure wounds or something? I can't remember last game.
He had done a cure wounds and
Yeah.
a healing word.
Oh, he did a healing word. Thank you. I don't have that written here. Appreciate that. Okay, so you only have one first level left, Griff?
Yeah, pretty much. Just
right.
one more. This is pretty much it.
Yeah, you got it. Are you
So-
what would you like to do with it?
Yeah, pretty much just touch Ronan and cast Cure Wounds.
All right. Let me just pull up this.
It's one here. Actually, I have the.
So, okay. Yep, it's 1d8
I can just cast it.
plus, I think it's +3 for your spellcasting mod.
Yeah.
Yeah, hers is +3 for wisdom now.
Yep. So. Is that 7
7?
plus 3?
Yep.
Or?
That's 7 plus 3. That's 10. That's 10 total hit points, Ronan.
That 3's already added
Yeah.
in.
Is
Is
it already?
You
Oh, I
hover
don't
over
even see it.
Yeah, if you hover over the 7.
Oh, it is there. Okay. Thank you. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Okay,
Nice.
so just 7 HP, Ronan.
I give a bloody smile to Anula.
Can I? Would it take like a bonus action to unsummon Anula? Or,
No, you don't. You don't have to spend. If you want to unsummon Enola, we'll let you do that if you want to. It's totally up to you.
Is everyone hearing that feedback, or is that on my end?
yeah, no,
Yeah, there was a
I'm
little
definitely hearing the
crackling.
popping.
Is it with me?
Yeah.
I've heard it a couple
pretty
times.
sure.
Now I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Is it on my? Is it coming from my mic?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from you, but it's sporadic.
How about now?
It's
No.
clear.
Still that way?
No, it seems okay.
Okay. I wonder what's going on with that. That's the second time that that's happened.
Yeah, every now and then it does kind of start
Oh,
popping.
I haven't really changed anything with my setup here.
It sounds like the noise when you're fucking with a jack to an amplifier.
Weird. I wonder why. Is it still doing it?
No.
Okay, let me
No,
know if
it's
it
just
does it
every
again.
once in a while it does, but
Yeah, it does sound like a loose connection, unfortunately.
Yeah. These are all brand new XLR cables, so I don't know what it would be. All right, I will diagnose that later. Thank you guys.
So 7 HP to Ronin.
Yeah. Now you can dismiss Anola if you'd like to, Griff, but and there's no cost for that. Just like there's no cost to bring her out in your turn.
Okay.
It's up to you though. If you want to, if there's a plan or something to it.
I mean,
You can certainly use it to your advantage if you can figure out a way to use it.
yeah, I'll keep her out for now. But so Red is still pretty much prone and like
Yes.
smoldering.
Yeah,
burn.
he is prone. Yeah, he's in trouble.
I
guess
thought he was dead.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I said he was.
Yeah, same.
By all stretches of the word, but as you see, there's still no red X on him just yet.
Interesting. All right,
Light that
I'll just
motherfucker on fire.
I'll summon an echo pretty much behind Aliva here, and
Okay.
see if I can start hacking and slashing at Blue.
All right, you got it. You can also remember you can communicate in this very rare occasion. You can communicate on your turns to each other. There's no restrictions there for this particular battle because you still have telekinesis, or I mean telekinesis,
Yeah,
telepathy between each
yeah.
other. What am I saying?
No, I gotcha. All right, fuck it. I'll slash at Blue for now.
All right,
Echo doesn't qualify for flanking, right?
First, no.
that's right. It does not. We actually just learned that.
I wish it could though. That would be,
great,
OP.
right? So who are you trying to hit?
Blue at the bottom.
Blue. Unfortunately, 15 does not hit blue.
No, 15's a miss. Fuck.
It is.
Okay, second.
Yeah,
up.
you kind of swing. You watch your echo just swing a little bit wide.
There we go.
17 is also a miss as well, Griff,
Shit.
on blue. You notice, looking at him, he has these kind of metal plates underneath different folds of his skin. It's quite disturbing as you kind of observe it standing here. And as you kind of make contact with some of the flesh here, just some of the hits just do no damage. You can see they're slicing a little bit on the flesh, but the metal plate underneath absorbs most of the damage.
Ooh, gross.
You also observe as you hit it, the flesh kind of wiggles and moves around a bit on itself,
Okay.
like reacting.
Yeah. I'm gonna just like use the telepathy to just like to just like ask anyone like maybe who can heat up the plates, like maybe we can just roast him from the inside out.
I don't have any such ability.
Yeah, I have at this point just maybe one spell left I could probably use before I exhaust myself, and I was frankly gonna use it to heal Ronan, but we'll do what we have to.
We'll just stab him in the jugular. The unarmored bits.
Sound tactic.
Oh yeah,
All right.
shit. I do have a third
Yeah.
attack. 22.
That is a hit.
Just 11 pokey
Yeah,
pokes.
that's 11's good. 11's good. So you make contact here, and you can see the blade kind of the first couple of shots, Griff. They very clearly are kind of deflected by the underlayer here of plating. But this third hit, as you kind of observe your echo slice in, Not only does it slice in, but a little bit of black goo kind of is kind of pushed out of the hole, the wound that is made here.
Ooh, gross.
Yeah. The creature kind
Made
of
of, like, tar.
screams for a moment as his attention is completely diverted to your echo. Is there anything else?
Yeah, I think that's about it.
All right, you got it. Would you like to move at all, or?
No, I'm pretty much good.
All right, you got it,
Physically.
Griff. All right, that means that the trolls are up. So as it stands, there is a half-burnt troll, two-headed troll. One head is decapitated on the ground, burnt up, charred next to it, along with a shoulder stump. It's kind of a stump of an arm that's burned off thanks to Aliva. The troll seems to be not moving at the moment here. Let me just double check one little thing.
At the moment.
At the moment. All right. You begin to see little pieces of the skin begin to start to wriggle just a bit on like the upper part of its chest. The head begins to kind of move, just twitch just ever so slightly. Although it seems to kind of start to crumble as the moisture kind of from the rain falling on it kind of begins to wash some of the ashes away. You begin to see it's there's not even a skull that's being left here as you notice as you begin to char as you charred the flesh away. It acts differently to this creature as you can see it now, and the creature begins to kind of you hear like a groan, a really low pitched groan. As it stands, Green, we'll call him, Ronan takes a swipe at you to try and grapple you. So I would like you, sir, to choose acrobatics or athletics and roll a save.
Nine.
Wow, you barely made it out of that grapple. So as the creature swings its giant arm at you in your direction, Ronan, and tries to grip you, you kind of step to the side a bit, and it just barely misses you by probably by a fraction of an inch. Out of frustration, it lunges another arm at you, but this time in an attempt to slash at you. That's a 23 to hit, Ronan.
That definitely hits.
That is 7 points of slashing damage, Ronan. I rolled really low on that one. As you kind of feel like the claws kind of brush against your skin, you're already pretty beaten up, and you can feel like the heat kind of from your blood kind of begin to flow out of your body here, kind of in a pretty quick manner. Do just this. All right, perfect. Blue takes a swing at. Wow, I have some choices here. Let me think. I think Blue would try and take advantage of the situation and slash out at Ronan. It's not quite flanking for him. Oh, that is a 12 to hit.
That misses.
Oh, lucky.
This is the first time I didn't get hit.
I know, it's true. So he slashes out with an arm at you, Ronan, out of frustration as he sees his comrades around him begin to fall, one charred, laying down on the ground next to him. And he lets out just an ear-piercing, and throws another arm in your direction. With a 13 to hit. Does a 13 hit?
That misses as well.
Oh, my God.
I
Another
roar back at
miss.
him.
Ah, that's amazing, actually. And with that, he lunges his head at your direction, kind of in a violent manner.
Don't kill me with a headbutt.
Wow, my God, a 7 to hit.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
Wait.
actually a natural 1. to
I've
be
got
fair.
a quick question.
What's that?
So, how exactly? Like, I've got that sentinel feat or whatever.
Yes.
I don't know exactly how that's used. Like, is
Yeah,
that
so
during?
whenever you
their-
hit a creature with an attack of opportunity, the creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn. So the
Yeah.
creature can't move basically when you do that. It's really powerful.
The second part, though.
Yeah, the like bottom paragraph. Like when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you,
It would
Um,
be
yeah,
blue.
you can
not-
use your reaction
take disadvantage.
to make an attack against
yes.
the attacking creature.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
does that apply, or like
does.
How do I use that? Like
You can.
now?
Yep, you
Yeah,
used your
you can use it
reaction.
now.
Okay, cool.
Yep. You get 1 per turn, 1 reaction per turn, so you can use it. Yep. Definitely.
Sweet.
Go ahead and take it, Griff.
So it's just a normal swing, pretty much.
Yes.
No advantage.
I believe so. Isn't that how it
Yeah,
works,
Yeah,
Sato?
it is normal.
Yeah.
All right. One nubbin.
Oh,
Oh God.
11. Damn it. That would have been super cool.
Oh well. At least I remembered the
Griff.
mechanics this time.
No, that was good, man. I applaud
Shit.
you.
The effort is appreciated.
Yeah, it's true. Like we're all still learning, man. We all help each other out, right? So, I mean, shit, I'm 2 years in and I'm still learning. All right. So, what do we got? Yeah. So, unfortunately, it doesn't. It makes contact, Griff, but you hit plate again. You hit that plate underneath the skin, and it just renders it kind of
Dinks
useless in
off.
a moment. Yeah. But with that, this creature lunges out with its head at Ronan and just misses completely. It must just be tired, possibly, or maybe it just is losing hope because it's seeing its comrades fall. With that, everyone, you have to just give me 1 more second, and I'll try to make this as fast as I can. Whoa. That is not what I meant. Sorry about that.
Meow.
I live in a fucking zoo.
Sorry, 1 second. Where did I put it? I
Zoo
do
with a
this
greenery
so
budget.
much.
You should know this cat is staring at the corner of the ceiling like there's something up there.
Uh-oh.
I mean, there probably is.
It's spooky.
All
Oh
right.
no.
Here we go. All right, Rummy.
Yes.
This is technically my turn, but I have to use the map here.
Gotcha.
Can you see?
Yep. Yeah, I got it up here.
All right. I'm going to do something for you because this is really annoying that you can't really see. So just pretend that. Oh, hold on. Shit. There. Just pretend you have dark vision that you can't see.
Yeah. Okay. That's definitely
Just-
better.
Yeah, I was watching the video from before. That's so. Why did I do that? That's so dumb.
Yeah.
So here we go. All right. Rummy, you are currently underneath a pile here with an 18 stealth check from before. You are hiding underneath a pile of junk, seemingly of just shipwrecked crap that seems to be here. Old nets. You can see the screen. I'm pretty sure now. With there's a couple of shields. There's just some junk here. There's some broken weapons, some lumber, pieces of lumber that you recognize that you also remember seeing in the boathouse as well, like kind of from like the same kind of lumber, which you just take note of. As you remain quiet in your spot here, you begin to observe these creatures that kind of they pop their heads out of the pool. And you can see just through a small little crack, Rummy. As a matter of fact, roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Yeah, we're going to see how much you actually see.
Alrighty.
A lot, apparently. Okay.
22.
It's really good. So there's a small little section of junk that Rummy that you've managed to like use one of your little hand flipper things and move the junk on each side to kind of give yourself a nice little tunnel to look through. And you have a really good field of view here. You can see pretty much the entire area here as you're kind of cramped up back against the wall, and you're quite small. Just to remind everyone, Rummy is pretty tiny, about the size of a house cat, from what I understand. And he has the amulet on him in the tin. As you watch the creatures kind of look around as they poke their heads up out of the pond, and they move forward here, they look onto the ledge. You notice there seems to be 3 of them now at the moment. They kind of get a good look at the pile of junk up above you. And let me do this. This is the fun part here. This is what I've been waiting all week for.
Oh, dear.
Right here, D1. This is right here. This is it. Are you ready?
I don't know. Those does sound cold.
I don't know. They might. Let me just make sure I get my stuff right here.
If Rummy puts on the amulet, does he gain all of its powers?
That's a good question, too.
It's just fucking Lord Rummy.
I didn't.
That's a fail on number 1. That's a fail on number 2, Rummy.
Nice.
Ah, you lucky luck.
He's a good.
That is a
he's
fail
hiding
on number
well.
3. You're hiding well. Let me tell you, you beat me by 1 point, man. The
Nice.
first one had 17. You beat me with an 18 stealth. So as the creatures kind of they make their way, they kind of give a good look over. As a matter of fact, just because it was so close, he kind of gets really close to you, and you can make out his appearance.
Yeah,
you
he sort of ducks down and holds the box tight to make sure it doesn't make any noise.
Yeah, and it doesn't. For the moment, the box seems to be like, you could tell that the amulet is kind of wiggling around or something's happening in there, but you have it held in such a way with your fantastic stealth check that you are able to keep it for the most part muted in there. And for the sake of it, since you get a good look now of this creature, you know, D1, that these are dangerous creatures that you have run across in the past. These are called Sahuagins. Sahuagin, sorry. I tried like hell to look that up to make sure I pronounced it right.
I
still
only
didn't.
know that from the online D&D.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I'm so glad somebody knows. 'Cause, dude, I was like, how do I
First
say it?
instance I've ever encountered. one.
Sahuagin, right?
Yeah.
Sahuagin. Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Mount Wanahakalugi.
Yeah, they're also known as in other circles, D1, as sea devils, because they're known to be without compassion. They are known to rummage shipwrecks, hang out near battles at sea, wait for the battle to get bad, and then they kind of scavenge the area of the shipwreck of the area, and also drown and kill any survivors who may remain. They're pretty brutal. They also will hang out near shores where they feel like easy prey may lurk, and so they're pretty nasty creatures. But as it stands, D1, with your fantastic rolls and my horrible rolls, they seem to continue to move off in another direction here, as they seem to be looking for whatever disturbance was being caused, via the amulet.
Okay. I think for now, Rummy's actually gonna.
Well,
stay.
you don't get a turn yet.
Yeah.
I was just wanted to play that out because it's technically the monster's turn.
Yeah, gotcha.
Wanted to do it now, yeah. But anyway, we'll come back to you though. Don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's still
okay, so-
staying put in the pile.
Yep. So we're gonna go back up now. Sorry, guys. Bam. All right. Aliva, you were up, followed by Brandy on deck.
Okay. It's start with glancing at Red and seeing him start to like twitch and groan and actually act like he's not completely dead still. And sort of with an angry little snark toward everyone telepathically would gesture toward him with one scimitar and to Brandy and D1 and Griff and just kind of be like, finish him! And then meanwhile, in frustration, would turn toward, and I think I can do this because I think I have one little spell slot left, but would turn toward Rodin and cast Cure Wounds. And I look irritated to be doing it, but that's just me.
You also have healing.
Lay on hands, which
Yeah,
is an
lay on
action as
hands.
well, which would save your spell
Which doesn't
slot.
take your spell slot.
Oh!
Right. That's right.
Healing
I
Lay on
forgot.
Hands has its own separate pool of resource.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
Pretty
I'll do
amazing.
it then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it.
And you can separate it, or you can do all 5 on him at once.
I guess it's a good question. How is everyone else doing? It's at the general
You can communicate freely for this
Yeah.
fight. Yeah, feel free.
Yeah. D1's
Yes,
like,
sir.
I'm okay. Yeah, it looks like our friend over there could use it much more.
Yeah, I'm a bit bruised up.
Fine.
But this guy needs it a lot.
yeah.
More than anyone else.
Well,
Yeah.
does Lay on Hands take action or bonus action or anything like
That's
that?
your action.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah. I mean, I still will have, I think, 2 bonus actions afterward, but yeah.
So you have one per
just have
turn.
your
One.
bonus action
Yeah,
after this.
so you have,
Okay.
yeah, so even if you have like a whole bunch of stuff that says bonus action, you still only have 1 per turn, so you have to kind of decide what to
Okay.
spend it on. Is how it
Yeah.
works.
So
yeah.
for your extra attacks, you have to attack in order to get the extra attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same with spells. This kind of works.
Okay.
I would say spend your action on some damage.
Did he take?
Yeah, you guys take your time here and
Yeah, you're stable?
Yeah. The creatures had their turn. I'm still standing. So we just got to prevent them from getting another turn.
We gotta put him down.
Yeah,
What Cobalt damage solves.
I like that. I really just want to cause damage at this
The best
point.
defense is a good offense.
So, yeah. All right. So then I'm going to turn back toward Blue because I think Blue is nearing going prone anyway. So, so I'll start then with a scimitar.
all right, you got it. So you are going to slash out at Blue with your scimitar here.
Yeah. After bitching at the other ones to finish off Red.
Oh man, so 15 is not, unfortunately, not enough for his beefy plates of steel that kind of lay just underneath the surface of his skin here. In some areas, you just seem to hit one of the corners of it, Aliva. And your scimitar kind of dings off of it. He kind of swings his head in your direction. You have his attention.
All right. Then with a little bit of frustration, going to go for the offhand with that then.
You got
Okay.
one more main hand and then an offhand.
Yeah, main hand.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
3 attacks
Sorry,
total.
My
Technically.
stuff is being super
Two.
slow to load tonight, so it's
That's
taking me a
all right.
hot second.
There's no problem.
No worries.
Oh, why are you freezing on
Okay,
me?
Red is prone, so you do have advantage to hit red.
You do.
Yeah, but I feel like I ought to hit because Red's not capable of attacking yet. I want to get Blue prone. 'Cause
Yeah.
you guys are all standing by Red, right? So,
True.
yeah, I'm gonna go after Blue again.
That's 22. 22 hits, Aliva. With this slash, there is a noticeable deep groan coming from this creature as it falls to the ground. Its head kind of lays severed beside it. Give me 1 second.
The dumb head, I hope.
Fuck yeah! Woo!
As this creature begins to start to twitch, its skin begins to kind of twist a little bit too, around its legs and its knees, around the joints of the creature here, as it kind of begins to barely holds on, clings on to life. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
part of me wants to honestly use a little spell slot or bust this thing up, but I'm also not entirely trusting of this group still and don't want to use up everything I have. I'm just gonna offhand it then. And it may not be enough, but oh well.
You're gonna offhand the main body or the head?
So can I reach the head still?
Yes. There you go. The head fell right in front of you.
Right,
It would only make sense, right?
the head then. All right.
Okay. That is enough to stab the head. You stabbed like the is it your dagger? Is
It's
it
an offhand scimitar.
Scimitar.
Oh, it's
Scimitar.
offhand. Yeah. So
Scimitar.
you stab it kind of right down into the eye socket, and you watch kind of the scimitar go all the way down. The mouth still seems to be moving around a bit, almost like it's trying to scream at you. No sound is coming out. All right, is there anything else?
I'm good, thank you. No.
All right, Aliva. Brandy, you're up, followed by D1 on deck. Brandy, you see, before you
Yes.
even move, you see two creatures. One of them half charred in front of you. The other one just fell with a very loud and large like rumble on the ground as you kind of approach. What would you like to do?
What state of life is the green one in?
The green one seems to be pretty injured. There's a lot of
Okay.
black kind of fluid seeping from different areas of wounds. Yeah, it's limping. Its arm is kind of hanging down to its side. It only seems to have one good arm left to really be effective with.
Help him
Good
finish
question.
with all of his living.
Trying to figure out who I want to go after.
It is a conundrum.
Well,
You're kind of the only source of fire at the moment.
yeah, sure.
D1's got fire. So do you.
You guys all do, I believe.
Wait,
I
what?
won't say
Actually-
anything else. I wouldn't want to metagame.
Not if you use extra attack. Me and Brandy both.
Oh, I
do.
forgot about that, Seda.
Yeah.
You can't do extra attack with the cantrips. So you either do green flame blade or extra attack.
That's what I
Yeah,
was talking about.
mhm.
Is their green flame? Yeah.
Well, I think I would do a sneak attack, I think, on green.
Okay, sounds good to me.
So Brandy will be using green flame blade.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Brandy. Let's see what you got.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, and if you notice, I used your flask last session to give you oil of sharpness.
It was epic.
Ooh, okay,
Yeah, it was really
perfect.
good. It was that's a great use too.
Good call. Not me.
Yeah, they have it's +3 damage and hit.
I love it.
It
Okay,
should be
great.
clicked on your sheet.
No, I see it. I wondered what that was. Okay.
Look
She
at all
just
the
drops her
for
dice. I
rogues.
love that so much.
That's like so rogue.
That's a
It's
17 to
definitely a
hit.
rogue
And
mount.
that
Yeah.
absolutely hits.
Okay, good.
Green. That's 24 points of piercing damage. A little bit of a what is that? Sneak
Fire.
fire.
Piercing and fire.
Okay, so
yeah.
piercing and fire. Brandy, it doesn't take too long to notice that your wound. Where did you stab this thing?
Well, I mean, with my height, I'm probably going for a thigh.
I love it, and you do. You stab it right up in through the thigh, but just so happens to nick some kind of very important vein or artery. As you begin to pull out the rapier, it begins to bleed absolutely everywhere, all over the ground here. It falls over on itself.
It's falling over.
Yeah,
That's
let me.
ephemeral.
That was its dick. That was definitely its dick. That
Oh
hit.
no!
Brandy's out here giving free Prince Charles.
1 second. I'm sorry.
The old sausage shish kebab.
Middle leg.
The middle.
That troll should just die of embarrassment.
It's true.
Dick like
Very
that.
nice. All right, Brandy, amazing. It begins to kind of start to make some kind of a very odd groaning sound as kind of different pustules on its body begin to start to burst, and you see the plant life around kind of sprayed with like this green,
yeah.
black, tarry substance. What else would you like to do?
Listen, I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna back up a
Perfect.
step, and then I think I'm gonna stealth.
Okay, you got it. You got it. Go ahead and roll another stealth check for me. Your turns are so fast. 21 is absolutely enough, and you are a bush once more.
I wave goodbye to everyone.
Let me make sure that I write down.
It's like a living shadow.
All right, that's good stuff. All right, is there anything else for you, Brandy?
No, I think I'm good.
All right, D1, you are up, followed by Rummy on deck.
All right.
Ronan on deck, but you know.
D1's gonna see Red looking fairly helpless, and he's gonna pass him. He's gonna walk around him. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna stop right there. And I am gonna punch Blue.
Okay. You moved into. Oh, never mind. Sorry,
Yeah.
I have it written down.
Yeah, okay.
My bad.
I stayed
Yep.
within 5 feet of everybody.
He's
I think.
the head is stabbed into the ground right now, so it can't move.
Gotcha.
It can't move anyway, but you know, trying to bite your ankles.
Yeah. All right, let's go advantage because he's prone.
All right. Yep. He is prone.
Here goes nothing.
Let's see what you got. You people with your throwing the dice on the table, it's so good.
All right. So
That is
that's a
25. Absolutely hits it. For let me see here.
20 even.
13, 20 even. There is a very loud sound, almost like the sound of an exploding watermelon, as you punch it so hard that parts of its skin kind of separate. You see the bone underneath. There's kind of black ooze starts to kind of ooze out from the chest cavity here, but immediately, as soon as you touch it, just as soon as the wound is opened, a fire is a burning is smelled throughout the air here. You can all smell it, and it kind of quickly begins to kind of singe the wound all the way down into the core of this creature. You can hear it kind of screaming out in absolute horrendous pain.
Here's the question: is the blue head also its own monster?
No comment, sir.
Because I use green flame blade, which jumps to any creature within 5 feet.
Yes.
So does that mean I can also have that damage jump to the head?
Yes.
Nice.
I don't think it's 10 damage though. I'm pretty
No,
sure that
I
jump is
reroll the
only a
damage.
proficiency.
For green flame
No,
blade,
it's
you reroll
it's equal to your proficiency bonus.
1d8 plus your proficiency.
Yeah,
bonus.
so it's
I
5
ignore the
more,
12,
yeah.
just the 5, yeah.
Yeah, so you see kind of the same. As soon as you hit it, or as soon as the magic kind of jumps from the body, D1, you can kind of witness this little like ember kind of hops over, and you see it almost immediately engulfs the hair, catches right on fire. It begins to smolder the eyebrows, and then down into the eye sockets. The creature opens its mouth once more, letting out a scream, but no sound comes out as the skin begins to wiggle around. You see the smoke begin to rise as the creature's head burns right in front of you.
Are you not also within 5 feet of the body of Red?
No, he looks like 10 feet to me, unfortunately.
He is a little.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
And I think it's only
No,
one
we'll
creature.
count it. We'll count it.
Let me list.
Yeah,
green
double
flame
see if it. I think it does jump to multiple creatures, but just double check.
Yeah,
for me.
here, I'll list it for you guys.
Thanks, man.
It only
Make sure
jumps to
we're fair
1.
About this.
Yeah, Brandon, those guys.
One creature within 5 feet of you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Perfect. That's good then. That's okay though.
Yeah, you definitely
you
would have
see-
jumped to the head first because it's closer.
Yeah, you see the wound in blue, absolutely smoldering. It's still, smolder, like the cinder line, we'll call it, the line of burning is still racing down the upper layer of this creature in a slow kind of burn as it moves around in pain. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I think I'll hold my ground right here.
I'm just gonna stay right here.
Yes.
All right. I'll try and do this quick, guys. Here, no, I'm not gonna change the music or anything. We're just gonna do this. All right. Actually, what am I talking about? It's not hard. It's like super easy. All right.
Barely an inconvenience.
It's true. It's like, what am I talking about? Rummy. Let me make sure that I can see what you can see. All right. Rummy, you hear splashing. There's some splashing around. Apparently it's thundering down in the cave too.
There you go. A little underwater thunder. I
A
mean,
little underwater. It's fine. A little bit of ambient. You hear splashing around in the corridor, kind of to the east of you here, Rummy. What would you like to do?
So the
Would you like
three
to hold your
passed
ground?
to the east.
Yes.
Actually, he's going to slowly make his way out of the pile and go back to where he came in and peek his little head out and see if the coast is clear up there.
All right, you got it. You got it. Give me 1 second here. Why is
I'm
this
trying to
taking so
remember
long
exactly where he
tonight?
came in. Is it over sort of
It's
by
okay.
where I put him?
Yep, the pond. Yep, give me one
Yeah.
1 second here. Just gotta. Why isn't this? Oh, here we go. Sorry about that. Duh. All right, can you see?
I can. Ooh, and there's 2 more coming in?
There seems to be 2 more. As you kind of poke your head down, because can you visualize kind of how it's laid out, right? So there's
Yeah.
this underwater cavern right here that you're in right now, right where Rummy's standing at this moment right now. At that point, like if you look up above you, there's a high ceiling, and above that, and right up above that is like a pond of water, and that's where Rummy pokes his head up, and there's a dry cave up there. It's kind of like an underwater kind of a passage that kind of
It's an
leads
air
up.
pocket.
An air pocket. Thank you. I don't know why I can't talk tonight. So as you kind of plummet back down into this hole in a very slow way, you're pretty small. You can see there's a couple of them that seem to be just kind of here. They don't seem to be paying any attention really, to the opening. They're just kind of like, they almost look like they're on guard for the moment.
Okay. He's gonna see them and go back down to his pile and nestle back in for now.
All right. You got it, Rummy. So you're back
Yeah,
out of the pond here.
Yeah, and he's going right back in the pile and digging back down into that hiding spot that he made for himself before.
Perfect. That sounds perfect. Roll a stealth check with advantage, only because they're pretty far from you. You have a little bit of time here.
Gotcha. Oh, so it'd
Heavy
still be
armor,
a 23 because he's not
Yeah,
gonna
it's
have
all right.
the heavy armor.
Yeah, that's for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And while we're at it here, I also have to roll for another table that you don't know about yet, because you're still in possession of the amulet.
Yes.
Oh man. So you begin to see little bits of purple smoke begin to kind of seep out from the edges of the tin and out through some of the cracks. It's not that noticeable at the moment, but you're going to have to definitely come up with some better plan absolutely very soon.
Okay.
It seems to be, for the moment, it seems to be working out, but
Gotcha.
all right. Is there anything else for you, Rummy?
Nope. For now, he's gonna just sit there.
There. Just a little bit more. Okay, perfect. Perfect. With that being said, we are going to go back to Ronan.
Okay, so all of these creatures are seemingly unconscious at the moment, yeah?
prone. I don't know about unconscious.
Sorry about that. Prone is probably a better word. Red and blue are becoming charbroiled and crispy at the moment. They're slowly making their way to another form of cycle of life. Green is not singed yet.
Okay.
You also have a couple of piles of blood here as well, among other things that may or may not be around.
Well, I think I am going to risk it. I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20,
All right.
25. I can hit it from there, or do I need to be one closer?
5, 10. You're 15 feet away currently. That's 10. Yep.
Alright, so I'll get to there, and I will do a green flame blade attack.
You got it. Oh, God.
Of course.
10. A 10, unfortunately. You need to roll with advantage, though, sir, because it's...
Oh,
I was like, oh, that's a shame.
come on, big whammies.
Hey, look at that.
Dang,
That's
crap.
awesome, man. So a 20 definitely hits Ronan. So as you kind of force your glaive into its chest cavity or head or wherever you'd like to, I guess I'll leave it to you. How do you want
Chest
to?
works.
You want to end it right into the chest. You feel kind of a moment where pleasure, pain, sadness, love, laughter, all those things are inconsequential to you, Ronan. Just for a moment, you kind of feel a heat in your pocket, and kind of a burning in your gut, just for a moment. There's a sense of power in your hands here as you kind of plummet your glaive down into this creature. You feel. You smell it first. There's a singeing, a charring. It's not a good smell by any sense of the word. It's a burning, horrible smell. Almost like if you were to burn maybe feces or something. It's nasty. And so you stand here, only a couple of feet away. With the creature as the creature begins to kind of groan, this low-pitched groan that kind of begins to kind of shake the leaves around you. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That the green flame blade would it jump to the blood?
I would say so.
All right, so I do
Yeah,
another attack with that, and we
okay.
just use the damage, or
Sure. Yeah, it's plenty. Actually, he's a really low AC. So you hit it. It's a lot of damage. Almost as soon as you hit it with your glaive, Ronan, you notice it actually begins to boil and sizzle right on the ground where it lay.
yay. And I will
Very
thank
nice.
everybody else. I'm just gonna take a breather.
All right. Yeah, Ronan. You just kind of like,
I got 10 feet of movement left.
yeah. Sounds right.
Boop, and I take an 8.
You got it, Ronan. Very nice. Good job. All right. With that being said, Griff, you are up, followed by these poor souls on deck.
Hell yeah. So Blue's head is still, it's decapitated, or like
It's decapitated and a
shit,
charbroiled kind of dust. You can almost see it too.
extra
It's not
spicy.
only burnt and charred, Griff. It's actually turning into like a really fine dust as it decays and
Okay.
like quickly, almost. How do I even describe this? The process of decay is so fast. It's almost unreal to witness as it happens here before you.
It's like ashes.
The fire is a cleansing thing to these creatures. All right. Is there anything? What would you like to do with? Because you have some choices here.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna kind of step up to green at this point, and
All right.
yeah, take my slashes at him.
Yeah. Yeah, you absolutely can. You notice he's already starting to burn in his core there. You could see the look on his face as a look of absolute horror. This creature knows that he is in peril. All right,
Oh,
go ahead
shit.
and attack.
All right.
Attack with advantage, Griff.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was normal.
It's all right. That's okay, but you still got to
It's a
keep the
natty
natural
one.
one. So
Fuck.
hopefully it's okay because you get advantage. But you got to tell me where you're gonna. Oh, you hitting red?
I'm hitting green.
You're hitting green. Okay,
With
where
my
would you
echo.
like your guy to be?
Pretty much just beside, yeah, Anula.
So like right there.
I was hitting with my echo, actually. Like,
Oh, what am I doing? All right,
Yeah, no,
got
you're
it.
good.
What am I thinking?
You're good.
Perfect. Okay, so you are absolutely hitting him. I'm sorry, I don't know why I didn't.
You're fine, man.
Go ahead and roll to hit with advantage. You just roll one more time because you already rolled one.
Yeah, I gotcha. The natty one. Oh my god,
Jesus
dude. What the fuck? Well, that's a
Oh,
good
man.
sign.
We're gonna take the 26 because we always take the first number unless it's advantage. So your 26 definitely beats your natural one.
Holy fuck,
Um,
what are the odds? That's
I know, that's crazy.
Shit.
So, Griff, you hit this thing. You hit it hard. You're able to kind of zero in on it, and you hit it like right through its leg, pierced right through into the ground. The creature reacts, but is already absolutely in peril and perilous pain at the moment. So, is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'll take my third nub. Third.
All right.
Swing my third fucking attack.
Yeah. That's 23.
Yeah.
6 more
That was
damage,
only
Griff.
your second attack.
That is a second. I believe it's a second attack. You get you get one more after this.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's your butt attack, so it's your, I believe.
Well,
Yeah,
for him it's
the offhand.
offhand, right?
Offhand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're good. So 23 misses.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah. So you got six
Oh,
more.
okay.
6 more on the green here. Which, again, he is
Oh,
already absolutely writhing. 21 for 8 more. Griff, you can tell the slashes and the gashes that you're putting on this creature. There is no healing happening here. The skin doesn't seem to be moving and wiggling in the same way that it was before. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm out of charges with Anula, I believe, so. Yeah, I think that'll pretty much do it.
Does Nola have cantrips?
She does.
Yeah,
She
Nothing
definitely
really
does.
combat worthy.
Nothing really. Yeah, she's more of like a
just
support,
light and spare the dying.
but she does have stuff.
Just try and like shine
shit.
lights in its eyes.
What the hell? Oops.
Yeah,
I don't know how that happened.
I could try to just do. Well, I guess not. Yeah, no, I think that is everything.
All right.
The old
Perfect.
stabby stab.
Yeah, for sure. Can everybody still hear the audio? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right. Is there anything else for you?
I don't think so. I think that's pretty much everything I got for now.
All right, Griff. As you stand here, you begin to hear the low rumble of these creatures as they kind of seem to be groaning their last groans, possibly. As you all stand here, it is now their turn, and the first one that you notice this incredible deconstruction happen to is Red. As it begins to kind of like the smoke begins to get more and more defined, and like the edges of the fire begin to burn around the core of the creatures to a point where it's just turning into dust as fast as it burns. The creature's last expression is that of absolute fear as it looks up at you, Aliva. Same with Blue. Blue stands here in his position, in his situation, and he understands the situation that he's in, and without any hesitation at all, most of his head is just charbroiled. It is a pile of dust, just the same. Unfortunately, Green, in all of the fire and the burning, seems to not be completely dealt with in this time. There seems to be a thick sludge that's built up around certain wounds. Come on, game. Natural 1. Unfortunately, the black sludge is not enough to keep away keep enough of the fire at bay, and the fire begins to singe around the face of the creature here, and then, without further ado, he dies. There is a moment where the creature kind of looks up at you, Brandy, almost with a sense of absolute pure evil hatred in your direction. Just, you can tell that this thing wants to just tear you apart as you watch it.
Too bad.
Its last moments, it dies.
Hooray.
So, in this
Suck
moment, there is a small pile of blood kind of slowly moving across the forest floor, Brandy, in the direction of this green creature here. Let me just go to the cave quick.
So the troll's bodies just kind of like turn to ash?
They're turning to ash as we speak. Yeah. Give me just one moment here.
Damn. I wanted to go see why that thing had metal plates in it.
Oh, you can. Well, they'll be laying on top of the ash whenever he is complete.
Oh, okay, cool.
So D1, or Rummy, I should say. There is a couple of moments where you hear the splashing get closer.
Oh, shit.
And as the creatures kind of move to your side here, roll a perception check for me.
All right. Ooh, 13.
13's good. 13's enough. You hear, as they begin to move by you, there is a strange language, D1. It's very odd. It's like it almost sounds like a snake. They seem to be communicating. The one in the front stops suddenly, and then the one all the way on the back behind begins to kind of maybe raise its voice, if there is such a thing. And the leader stops, turns around, looks over its shoulder, and kind of gets up close to the one in the back and like stands up above it, almost with a straight back and kind of like up straight, almost like trying to give off some sense of authority. And it kind of murmurs some loud to its companion in the back, and that one kind of lowers its posture a bit. It kind of submits to it as they begin to kind of move out of the cave.
Yeah.
Damn.
We did it.
There is the other one that you see here begins to move back out into in the cave.
Oh, he goes that way. All right. Rummy is going to dig his way out of the pile, and he's going to, staying out of sight, very slowly follow this guy out to the east.
Okay. We'll let you do it now since the battle's technically over.
Okay, like I said,
Yeah,
he
you
wants
can
to
see
stay
him.
far enough behind him that he's like
Sure.
completely out of sight.
Do you want to roll? What's your plan here? Do you want to just like follow him? Is that your plan?
Yeah,
fine.
but follow him from a safe distance.
Yeah, you got it. Roll a stealth check for me, Rummy.
Sneaking in the direction that thing's traveling.
Yeah, it's
Pretty
really
much,
cool. Really cool. You can fly. You can actually fly too, so you're
Yeah.
in good shape.
17.
It's really good. All right, D1. You begin to pretty quickly notice this creature kind of hops to an upper platform up here, and you begin to see him kind of like ruffling through this pile up here. Things are bashing and banging against the cave wall. You hear a bottle breaking. There's glass. It seems to break. Pieces hit the wall here. There is unfamiliar sounds, familiar sounds. This creature is frantically. If I could speak, it is looking for something with purpose. It jumps back down, and then moves off in this direction. If you want to continue to keep up on it.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna sort of stash behind this little corner here and sort of watch him.
It seems to kind of look around these rocks here, and also like pretty thick. Wow, man! If one of these rolls that would be amazing if I could just hit one of these rolls. It kind of almost gets a sense of frustration as it kind of looks back around. It looks in this direction here, Rummy, and it begins to kind of fall down into this cavern.
Okay, so Rummy will come down to this corner here.
All right, roll another stealth check for me, Rummy. This is the fun stuff. Oh, look at that.
7. Uh-oh.
That's hilarious. No, it's with advantage. It's 22.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's with advantage. Yeah, you're really far
Yeah.
behind him. I'm trying to give you like a good chance here.
Nice.
So as you kind of like make your way over to kind of where he is here, Rummy, and I'll let you move a little closer if you want.
Yeah, he wants to stay definitely out of...
You can see there is that torch not giving off light for real?
I can see okay.
Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see.
All right. That's weird. It should be giving off a lot more light. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second. That's weird. I'm going to have to fix that. All right. You see the creature kind of makes its way around here, around the kind of the platform here where you see there's a rowboat here, and then kind of quickly turns south. You can follow it if you'd like.
Yeah, is this little area here just sort of closed off, or is there a way out of here? He's gonna come into here to take a quick look around first.
Which area? Oh yeah, you can absolutely go up there. Yeah, you can. Like I said, we're kind of out of combat now for the moment. I'll let you kind of run around here a little and explore just a bit.
He just wants to see if you can see any exits around here.
Yeah. So Rummy, you see, as soon as because there's torches here, you can see there's a cavern here, and there are carved steps along, like kind of leading up to an upper platform, and there is a large steel door in the side of the cave here.
Ooh, okay, yeah, he's gonna go try yanking on this door.
So these are steps. Sorry, they don't look great.
Gotcha.
They're supposed to be steps. You want to yank on it?
Yeah, see if he can open it.
There is zero budge. It's solid.
Gotcha.
If there's anything in particular you want to try to do.
He's gonna try to see, is there any markings or script on there?
Roll a perception check. Roll an investigation check. I guess that'd be better.
Investigation.
Yeah, we'll get back to you guys in just a moment. Thank you for being patient.
Oh,
dude.
Rummy's not very investigating.
Well,
Rummy forgot how to read today.
it's true. The torchlight is really good down here, but it's still quite dim. The only thing you'd really make out is the fact that there is a very large steel hoop, like a ring. There doesn't seem to be. There's a keyhole. It's a little larger than one would expect a keyhole to be, but aside from that, it looks like a regular door to you.
Okay.
It's very solid.
Yeah, he's gonna abandon the door and try heading up the staircase.
All right, you got it. Well, that's kind of leads you up onto the platform there.
Oh, the staircase just goes up
Yeah,
to the platform.
I didn't even
Okay.
really need to put it on, but I just kind of figured makes
Yeah, I
sense.
see. Yeah.
So if you want to like go back to the edge here, Rummy, you can see near the rowboat as the creature kind of continues around the path here. You can see there is absolutely stuff happening here. Since you can fly, this is so easy.
Yeah.
You go a little bit deeper.
Gotcha.
The creature, this mer creature, whatever it is, it seems to be panicked. It seems to be looking just about everywhere it can as it begins to search in this kind of pile of stuff. And that is enough. It looks around. It looks through like this. It looks like seaweed and some other things here, and it doesn't find anything at all, and begins to move back pretty quickly in your direction.
Oh shit.
What's your move?
I am gonna sort of come back to just around this corner,
All right.
and as he comes around, I'm gonna blast him with a level 3 guiding bolt.
Oh, you're gonna blast him! Wow.
So
All right.
let me just see what guiding bolt. I don't think I have guiding bolt on my. Was it guiding bolt? Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
It was guiding bolt at 3rd level. Are you sure this is what you want to do?
I mean, let's blast the motherfucker.
All right. You definitely can.
Alright, guiding bolt. A flash of light streaks towards the creature. Make a ranged spell attack. 4d6 radiant, plus 1d6 for each spell slot above first.
So 6d6.
66, yes.
All right. Roll to hit, I think, isn't it?
Make a
Spell
ranged,
attack.
ranged spell attack, yes.
Better be a good one. It doesn't really need to be a great one, but let's see what you get.
What should I use for a spell attack? I'll use his, I guess.
Well, it's from what I understand, it's just your modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, I'll just do like his 4th strike, and then we'll just use the hit, not the damage.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Does he get advantage for surprise?
Yes.
Ooh, nice.
Yes. Yeah, to
Okay.
make it fair. Come on, I want you to miss this so badly.
Both a 20.
Man, that definitely doesn't miss. That is 100% a hit if you want to roll for damage now. What is it?
Okay.
66? Jeez.
66, yeah.
Good lord.
Of the radiant variety.
I totally forgot about that kind of thing.
Electrocuted him.
Fucking
13.
It was not greatest rolls, but 13, yeah.
Yeah, 13. This kind of energy beams out kind of in do you want to do me a favor? And
Yeah.
I can actually probably just do it, but just so I can read it, I can search it in the compendium. Bam. There's still not a way to link the spell to the party, which
Yeah.
sucks. Why roll 20? Why is there not a way for me to
Yeah,
just...
I looked up the ability on the thing too.
Yeah, but I mean, like, why can't I just click on the thing and to have it put it up in the chat window for you guys?
Yeah, it doesn't really let you. I can bring it up on the
Doesn't-
screen here.
what the fuck?
Yeah, so a flash of light streaks towards a creature of your choice within range. You make a spell attack against it. You have 46, blah, blah, blah. Higher on higher levels, which is the 3rd level. The target at the end of turn, advantage. Thanks to the magical doom. Okay. All right, perfect. 13 damage is not enough to kill it. It is enough to absolutely hurt it, and it sees you now, D1.
Okay, so his plan is while he's blinded by the guiding bolt light to swim by him and then start making a run for it.
You got this.
Against this
So he was
target.
there, so
And has
5,
to-
10, 15, 20, 25. He could have made it to at least here, I would say.
Hold on 1 second before you move. Let me just make sure I get this right.
Oh, would that be an opportunity?
Yeah, guiding bolt doesn't blind it.
It does
No,
not.
it
That's
does
why I
not
was
blind
looking at
it, but yeah.
But it was a cool idea. Like, and we'll say that we'll let you get a little bit, but this creature absolutely sees that you are the thing that it's looking for. It sees you holding on to something that's emanating a purple smoke.
Gotcha.
D1, and as such, even with that attack, let me just make sure that I do this right. All right. Oh God, this could be crazy, dude. All right, no fudging. I promise. I'm gonna roll fair. Let me see what happens here. It is going to. I can only get 2 of these. Let's see. All right. It is going to throw its spear at you, D1.
Damn.
Oh, sweet. All right. A second here. That's a 22 to hit.
Oh, 22? Yeah, 22.
22.
Definitely hits Rummy.
And that is... That's 11 points of piercing damage to Rummy.
This is bad. Rummy, as he gets hit by the spear, just... You see all the metal sort of crumple in and vanish, and a small tourmaline gem falls to the ground with the box.
Oh no! I didn't know it was gonna kill him. Oh, that's so much.
He's only got 7 hit points.
Oh man! All right.
That's
as
both
Rummy,
of our mascots dead.
Oh, that's nuts. This the implications here. So, the darkness, D1. You see kind of the darkness start to take over as Rummy's vision leaves your sight. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. Don't hate me.
This is tough. I'm more worried about the amulet than Rummy.
Oh, God. What have we done?
Right away, D1's gonna go to the party. Guys, I think we got a pretty serious problem.
Oh no. Oh.
Beyond the trolls.
Oh, far beyond the trolls. I'm gonna turn to Aliva first. And I'm just gonna say... So, we haven't been completely honest with you.
Yeah.
But...
Row.
I mean, understandably, we just met you, you know what I mean? We were uncertain, but watching you fight and help keep us all alive in this battle versus the
What did you lie to me about?
You were asking about an amulet. We did find an amulet. That is highly sought after. We are under the impression that this croc boss that Fias Shadestone was telling us about is searching for it. It's something he wants. We are trying to keep it hidden from him. Therefore, we stashed it and weren't telling anybody about it in fear of the news getting back to this mobster croc boss.
So you hid it? Why tell me now?
Because we have a problem. we took it to the bottom of the ocean and stashed
Who's we?
I was kind of wondering that too.
You noticed my little homunculus. He's a little companion of mine that I use. The little flying sharky dude that I'm sure you've seen traveling with us. He's been at my side the whole time.
So have him bring it back.
Unfortunately, he is gone. And the amulet is now in the possession of some sea demons.
I look around at the entire
Demon.
group, like for everyone else's reactions.
I just start laughing.
Yeah.
I mean, no one can has it then, I guess. Well, I guess the sea demons do.
We might want to address this.
Yeah, it sounds like a
you-
problem for another day.
Had the amulet of Athazar. You stashed it. You lied to me. Presumably you also lied about Trebre. And you lost it in the fucking fucking ocean
I mean,
to see demons.
I figured it would be safe.
Technically,
in
it
the
sounds like it was
ocean.
stolen.
I figured it would be safe down there. I mean, who could have foreseen that these merfolk sea demons would be just off the coast of a little hick town like this? Yeah, for lying, well, we had to. Yes, we have Trebre. Unfortunately, Trebre, or maybe fortunately, Trebre is dead. We have his body in the inn, stashed in one of the rooms.
I will think over to Aliva.
Oh,
Yeah, I did lie about that, but I had intentions on telling
We
you.
didn't know if you are connected to the croc boss or not. We had to take precaution. You have to understand.
well, you'd better take more. And I lift one of my scimitars because I am not pleased.
Oh,
At this point, we feel comfortable you are not directly connected to the croc boss. Henceforth, our extension of trust.
Trust. You just want my help to get it back.
I don't want that fucking thing back.
We
That's people's problem now.
we want to keep it out of the hands of the croc boss. You're right. It might
I mean,
be
we worked
safe.
hard, to be honest.
I mean,
I would kind of like it.
I'm just worried about.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been told by almost every villager in this damn place that the croc boss has eyes everywhere. Are those merfolk part of his eyes? Does he have people that will find it down there? I believe our main goal is making sure this amulet does not end up in the hands of this mobster boss.
Yeah, it's probably more of an advantage to have it than to not. You never know.
What do you
But
guys?
how are we gonna go about getting it back?
You're gonna have to slay some merfolk.
I mean, who here can breathe underwater?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Looks like you.
We got some scuba gear.
I can just
I mean,
throw
we
you
can
in the
ask
ocean and see
Bias.
what happens.
Bias.
There's got to be a potion or a potion of water breathing, a spell of water breathing
Bias
that
has
exists
some
in this
vials.
universe.
I'm sure there
Yeah.
are magical means, but we don't have those at the moment.
Bias had a whole
Yeah, I don't
bunch of
got
bottles
shit.
in the dock house. We could ask him.
I feel like he would be willing to help us.
We just can't tell him why. Aliva, we are trusting you with this information, but this is still something we need to keep from almost everybody. We don't know who we can trust and who we can't, and like I said, I have a bad feeling that the amulet finding its way into the hands of the croc boss could be a horrible thing.
Well, I certainly know who I can't trust.
This is an extension of
Us?
trust.
Is it us?
We're building towards.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have to, realize when first meeting anybody, we don't know who's in cahoots with the croc boss. So I believe you proved that you're not at this point.
Ronan, can any of your constructs swim? Go underwater? Or sorry,
I don't know.
Griffin, my bad.
Oh.
I don't believe anybody has.
I believe
underwater.
my echoes
They
can,
have a
yeah.
range.
I don't
Then
think my
I-
echo would really
Yeah, your
like
echo
have to
can.
breathe.
Yeah, but he's got to end his turn within 30 feet of you.
Yeah, that's the thing, and I am not going in the water. Bad things happened last time.
No, but I do need somebody, unless you can't, to retrieve a certain arm in the pond in front of me.
Oh. I'll limp my way over. Whichever
Nice.
pond it's in,
There
can
you
I
go.
just
Yeah.
try and stick it with my glaive and pull it out?
I'm standing on the shore, scowling at the arm and refusing to touch the water myself.
yes, this is great. So,
Arms crossed, scimitar still held.
Ronan, do you reach down into the pond to grab the arm?
I'm not sticking my hand in that shit. I'm just
Okay.
trying to get it with my forearm.
It's pretty deep. Like how do you want to get the arm out?
That's why I recommended Griffin.
I mean, if I can reach it to stab it, I'll do that. If I can't reach it, I just kind of shrug at Aliva. Sorry.
Yeah, I can.
That's right.
What is my echo still up? Yeah, my echo can wander down.
Yeah.
Stab it.
Oh, I keep
Exactly.
forgetting. You have your echo. You can probably grab it
Yeah.
with your echo if you want.
There we go.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll go down and shish kebab it.
All right. So
See
Griff,
Ronan and like struggling and be like, I'll give you a hand.
Back up. I don't want slap.
as soon
hands
as
that-
your echo like gets close to it, it grabs it around the neck. You can see its thumb and its fingers like pressing pretty hard against the neck of the echo.
Oh, nice.
It
It's
deals
fine.
2 damage to your echo.
What the
One hit
fuck?
point.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that definitely poofs it away. That's
oh
it
my
for
god,
him.
this is one great thing after another.
Can one of you
Damn.
boil the water?
Why do we want this arm?
The creatures are trying to regenerate. If we leave, who's to say the arm,
Yeah, it
if
might
it's still
grow its
intact?
All right, D1 is going to just dive right down into the water. Of this
I love
disgusting,
this.
sloppy fucking water.
I stand at the edge, watch him dive in, and I say out
I
loud,
gotta take my
maybe
hat
you
off first and put my pirate hat on a branch of a tree before I dive in.
What do you say, Alima?
I stand on the edge of the water, still not touching it, and say out loud, maybe he won't come back up.
Nice. All right, D1. Roll me a investigation check. I'm gonna make this
No
fun.
more natty ones, please.
No more natty ones.
Oh, that was a disadvantage. I'll take the first. 10.
10. So after a little bit of combing the bottom of this black sludgy pond and the plant matter that exists there and the possible lizards and animal life, you do manage to find the arm as you kind of bring it up with you, as it kind of, you can kind of envision in your brain like the hand kind of opening and closing frantically in all directions, like reaching out as you hold it, as you kind of bring it out from the pond. You can all see it kind of opening and closing as he kind of resurfaces.
I'm gonna toss it at Oliva's feet. Like right in front of her feet, yeah.
Bounces off my shoe, and I just scowl even more.
It's even better. So right in front of you, Oliva, is this kind of grasping hand that just keeps like seemingly like reaching out for something to grab onto.
I can't remember if I have steel-toed boots or not, but I don't think I do. Let's say I just stab downward and try to just literally just put a hole through it.
Oh, easily enough. No checks required. Actually, roll to hit with advantage just for fun.
Let's see if
Because
I
why
can-
not? Yeah. All right, thank you. 16 is enough, and it's enough to kind of slash all the fingers off of the thing, kind of right here around it. It definitely doesn't resemble a hand anymore. Is there anything else?
It's still moving.
It's kind of squirming a bit, yeah. Still,
I mean, I don't know if we're technically still doing rolls or
You're not.
turns, but
no,
at
it
this
just
point,
needs to be burnt. That's
yeah,
basically
but at this point, I would just keep flashing angrily, and it's almost excessive to the point that it's like, all right, well, calm down. But I would just flash and flash and flash and flash. I'm getting more and more irritated. Clearly have a temper.
Oh, I can kind of visualize this, just like her, like losing her mind,
Yeah.
just like pieces of flesh and fingers flying everywhere.
So while she's
Yeah.
doing that, D1 will also come up and green flame blade punch it.
You got it, D1, and easily enough, all the bits of the fingers and the flesh that is chopped into little pieces now, thanks to Oliva's temper, is now like burning and singeing on the ground here as it begins to catch on fire and right in front of you, and just as quickly turn to ash.
I'm gonna look at Oliva. and
Well
go,
done.
Good call. I don't think we wanted to be balled around by that thing.
Yeah,
No.
really, real well done. There's only one little pile of blood left, but we're gonna just assume that you guys deal with that. I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna
I thought Brandy got that.
I think she did. Yeah. So
Yeah.
awesome, guys. So there is no more monsters here. You could see kind of around you here as the battle concludes. You look around and you see the swampland is just as it was, a little bit more beat up than it was before, but nonetheless, the creatures that once existed now lay in front of you as giant piles of ash. The largest one right here, laying maybe a good 3 feet of a pile of ash in front of you. I mean, it's a hump of ash. There's some metal plates laying in the ash here, Ronan, that you notice. They're long plates of pounded hammer pounded metal. They seem to have been crudely forged, so they were made for this purpose, seemingly, from what you can tell, and that kind of disturbs you maybe a little.
That is a little disturbing.
But roll an
It's-
investigation check if you want to learn more. Ooh, 6.
Shit, the more you don't know.
Yeah, it's really hard to say, Ronan, exactly like the origins. There doesn't seem to be any magic or anything emanating from them from what you can tell, but it's hard to say. Physically, they just look like big sheets of steel.
Yeah, that's just, it's weird that somebody
Yeah.
armored a troll
Yeah.
internally.
Kind of makes you wonder, like, intentions. Like, what was the purpose? Okay. So, as it stands right now, if you guys want to, we can take a quick break. And then
Yeah,
come
yeah.
back, discuss what we want to do next.
Sure. 5.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a quick break.
Sweet.
All right, guys. Yep, we'll be right back.
Cool. Yeah, I'll be right back to you guys.
Same.
Ooh, all right, I'm back.
Oh, hey, I just got back to you guys. And gals.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I am returned as well.
Yeah.
The party
Return.
rages on. Yeah, I'll have to admit, I did not expect Rummy to get whacked quite so hard.
I did.
You were, yeah.
You got a heartbeat.
Yep. Yep, as soon as you didn't take the option to just fucking run, I was like, yeah, he's gonna die.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
as soon as Riggs was like, "Are you sure you want to do that?" I was like, "Oh, he's fucked."
yeah. I was kind of hoping maybe I could kill him with the one hit, but I didn't roll that great on damage. I rolled like 1, 3, 3, 2, 3, 1 on.
Yeah, those were some bad rolls. So, question though, can you remake Rummy from any gem, or does it have to be that specific one?
Any gem worth 100 gold pieces.
Okay.
100, yeah. Minimum 100 gold pieces.
God, bro, I can't believe that happened.
How long does that take you to do?
I can link it.
Just make an army of rummies.
I
Because
just want to say you might want to post haste on that and at least send him to scout see if he can find that box.
Yeah, so the gem or crystal worth at least 100 gold pieces. Intricate methods of magically creating the homunculus that serves you. I think it's pretty. It doesn't say time, so I'm assuming it just does it right away. Yeah, instantly.
Cast kind of thing.
Yeah, it does say instantly. It says the creature's body instantly forms. So I'm assuming that's instantly.
D1, what else did Rummy have on him aside from the storing stone and the amulet?
That's it. Yeah, the
He
storing
had
stone
some
and
sort of light source on him.
no, he just has dark vision.
The cool thing is that you'll be able to navigate it, D1, because you kind of saw through his eyes, so you'll be able to.
I know where he is, where he fell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Is everyone here?
Yep.
Give everybody a minute or two.
Miss Brandy Winestone, or Wine Bottom.
Wine brandy bottom.
Wine Bottom.
It's storming here. It's so weird. I don't expect thunderstorms in early March.
I know, it's getting ready to storm here too.
Yeah, it's a lot of thunder outside. My dog's freaked out.
You East Coasters.
It's true. Dude, I cannot believe how hot it was. Like that's absurdly warm for the middle of
It was
March. Like
a nice day here today too.
like we have our moments where we have like I don't know what they call them, but like like in the late summer they call it like Indian summers or whatever. But here, this early in the year, like the warmest it ever gets is like sometimes like 55 or 60, but never.
Is this a El Nino year?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think it is.
It's a good question. It may
Because
be.
that would explain the early thunderstorms and the warm weather for winter and spring, I guess.
Yeah. And the jet stream is like really, really far off too, from my understanding. Right now.
Oh yeah, my parents, they live in Dallas. That's where I grew up. My mom sent me a video earlier. They were getting larger than golf ball sized hail for like an hour.
Oh damn.
Apparently it shattered my dad's truck windshield and a bunch of other things.
Damn.
Oh, that's
picked up a
crazy.
piece- Yeah, she picked up a piece that was like the size of her fist. I was like, holy shit.
That sucks. Yeah, the gorilla hail. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
it was really
that's
intense.
Yeah, it's pretty.
But
That
Kevin
was the
Owens in
day.
the head.
All right. Woo, I'm actually nervous. This is not expected.
You're not gonna go to use your monologue.
Things took a fucking horrible turn. I'll tell you that much.
Oh man, fucking Jesus!
Poor monologue.
It's cool though, because like now, depending on, oh man, this could go. in
I'll be
really
honest.
fun direction.
I was hoping to kill him with a level 3 guiding bolt. To be honest.
I mean, you could have, but you didn't roll great.
I know.
That's
I
the
rolled
only
like 2
problem.
1s and 3s.
Damn, that would have been amazing if you would have one-shot him. That would have been awesome. I know that's what you were going for.
sure.
That would have been a hero moment. Yeah, it would have been so badass, man. Damn it.
But here we are.
It's just unstoppable.
Here we are. It's true. All right. Is everyone back?
Yeah.
Let me. Okay. All right. So we are kind of taking a moment here to kind of rest. Ronan, as Ronan kind of takes a knee, as he said before. I'll go ahead and give you guys the floor here. Let you do whatever you'd like before we move on.
So first of all, we still didn't sell any of our gems. So
No, you did not.
D1 is very quickly going to sort through the gems, find one that's worth 100 gold pieces,
Sure.
and he is.
There are a couple that you very easily that you notice right pretty quickly. D1.
Okay. And then I am going to reform Rummy beside me here with the.
All right. Give me 1 second. Let me respawn him from the nether.
Rummy. It's Rummy 2.
That's right.
We
Rummy
need
the
like a
second.
Rummy's and Bitters like death counter.
That's right. So Rummy
Rummy
kind of
34.
it's true. Rummy kind of pops up, it kind of forms around the gem magically, like kind of right in front of you here. D1.
Gotcha. I'll look at Aliva and point at him and go. Here he's back, but he dropped a bunch of shit in the bottom of the ocean that some pretty fucking evil fucking mer creatures got a hold of, I'm sure.
Great.
It's not
Well.
ideal.
Okay. Can any of you breathe underwater? Because I certainly can't.
I don't need to breathe.
I'm having a hard enough time breathing as it is.
It's true.
I believe
Ronan's
I'm-
pretty hurt.
Yeah,
I
I
look
believe
like
I'm the
shit.
only one. And actually, we should get. What do you guys think? Do you think that's safe with the merfolk, or do you think we should get on this ASAP?
I think we
I
better
don't
get
feel
on
like
it
we're
if
in
we
any
want it.
sort of capacity to do anything about it now. I'd
I
say
mean,
that-
Yeah,
I can
Future
swim
us.
down there.
Alone?
Yeah, do you really want to go there by your onesome?
Yeah, can you kill them by yourself? I mean, you're tough, but
I feel okay about it. If I go try to head them off, you guys, Bias has got to have something to help you guys follow me down.
What if
Yeah,
we just
yeah.
keep track of them?
Actually,
Like,
is
can
our-
we?
Is our connection with Fyth still open?
Yes. Yep,
Yeah,
you have
I
about.
think
You probably
him-
have about 45-ish minutes. I would say something like that.
Yeah, I'm actually. First of all, I'm gonna send Rummy down to eyeball them ASAP.
You're gonna send Rummy down to the ocean.
Back down.
All right. Let me one
Die
second.
again!
Copy.
we need to strap a machine gun to his back or something.
Great.
Rummy 2. Rummy's Revenge.
Rummy's revenge. That's right.
Good lord.
This time his mission is to spot them where they took the amulet and just keep an eyeball on them.
Aliva would would communicate with Fyeth, like, how long is this meeting in the town supposed to last for?
He would kind of get back to you instantly and say, really, I'm not sure exactly. I know that people have been coming from all over different parts of the land here for the last couple of days. So I'm assuming that this gathering hasn't begun yet. I would imagine.
Oh, for the record, when I was telling Aliva about the wizard's body and the amulet, I was using my outside voice.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
I wasn't doing it
Gotcha.
telepathically. I was actually saying it out loud. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And
All
equally out loud, I'd kind of tell the whole group, maybe we should split up because it sounds like you guys have a meeting with the mob boss. There's this town meeting that could be relevant when we've lost the amulet.
That is true. I mean, I could go after the amulet. Well, let me just get eyes on it here quick. And
Yeah, I don't know if
see
meeting
how
with the
urgent.
boss, like without the amulet, I don't know how good that's gonna be.
Well, we just don't want the boss to have. Does the boss have any connection with these merfolk? We don't know. We were told he's got
I don't
connections
think
with
these merfolk
everything.
have connections
Yeah.
with anything but these merfolk.
Yeah. Including the trolls we just killed.
I mean,
That's a good point.
if he doesn't, I mean, we could just have Rummy keep an eye on them and just let them. I mean, if anyone's going to keep it safe, they probably will.
Yeah, I don't imagine they're gonna realize that the item itself is powerful and do anything with it. So
Well, as soon as we touched it, we felt its power.
And you don't think they will as well?
That's
Why
what
did they
I'm
kill
saying.
Rummy for it?
I mean, they're fish people. Can't imagine that they're all that intelligent.
The boss
I've
is
been
a
wrong before.
crocodile.
I've encountered these sea demons before on my travels, and they are intelligent enough and almost always have evil intent.
Then they must be killed.
Just kind of roll my eyes. I stand corrected.
They're not. If they realize that this amulet has power, it will not be used for good.
Yeah, they're fish people now, but they might be fish cultists in the future.
Oh shit.
All right. Yeah, so Rummy makes his way. Rummy number 2 makes his way to the to like a little bit past the dock and around the same spot and plummets straight down. It's about 70 feet to the floor, ocean floor, where you're at currently, Rummy. And as soon as you kind of reach the sandy kind of ocean floor here and you look to your left, you witness the same shipwreck. So you know you're in the same area.
Nice.
What would you like to do?
He is definitely going to make his way to the little cave entrance.
Okay, you got it.
ASAP.
Yeah, you're gonna go
Doing a
inside?
360 scan the whole way for any merfolk that might be eyeballing him.
Yeah, roll a perception check for me, Rummy. It's okay.
Natty 20.
Look at that. Wow, good stuff. So, Rummy, you notice before you go into the cave here, there is a little bit of noise coming from kind of down the ravine a bit in this direction. As you kind of look in that direction, you just barely get a glimpse of the back end of a creature that you know to be one of these creatures here. It's hard to say if it's the creature that got Rummy or not.
Is
But
it
it is
by
moving-
himself or is it in a
He's
pair
by
of
himself. He is by himself.
two? Okay.
Yeah.
He's going to try to look if he sees him holding like the smoke from the amulet
He's
anywhere around
so
him.
far. Even with a natural 20, it's barely. It's crazy that you were even able to see him in the depths here. But Rummy, being so perceptive, and with some of the glimmer, the light glinting off of a trinket or two on its side, you see his position. He's probably about 130 feet away from you. down.
Gotcha. He's gonna try to edge a little closer, being as stealthful as he can.
Sure. All right. This is great. D1, as you kind of get further and further down into the depths here of the ocean, you hear sounds of a rock kind of giving way on your right and your left. There's little bubbles kind of make their way to the surface, and you notice a very dim, ever so dim light at the bottom. It seems to be creeping up just ever so slightly, like a little bit brighter, before you realize that there is a small, well, there's no other way to say it, a small city, if you will, underneath the water here. It's like there are many large towers, if you will, with kind of plateaus spread out across the top of them. There are many of them, maybe 30, at different heights. You can see there's a central building in the middle. It has a very large kind of gateway that it's got a jagged ironworks almost around the outside edges of it, seemingly made from pieces of ship wreckage. There's some iron there, some pieces of lumber kind of crudely placed in such a way that it kind of makes like a gate and a fence around it. It's pretty hard to see from your distance here, Rummy, but as you get closer, the creature it's by itself. It's by itself, and you can see it is going a little slower. It's almost like maybe limping along.
Okay, so I'm assuming this is the one that I hit. I'm just gonna edge a little closer and just keep an eye on it and try to evaluate just how hurt is he.
Yeah, how close do you want to get to him?
30 feet, maybe?
30 feet.
Well,
That's
maybe
pretty close.
Yeah, let's go 60 feet, just enough to get a really good look. And
Sure.
hidden. And if there's any curves or any like places to sort of hide around corners, he's gonna try to stay around the corners.
There are a couple. I would say roll me a stealth check, D1. Sorry guys, we'll get just 1 second here.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
See what you get with your stealth first.
19.
That is a 19. 19's really good. So you're about 60 feet back. And I would say roll a perception check with disadvantage, D1, only because you're so far away.
Okay.
See what happens.
All right.
It's
12.
still not horrible. So you get close, a little bit closer, because you don't want to risk being seen. But you do see this creature has looks like some kind of a bag made out of skin, maybe shark skin or some kind of a fish, scales or something. It has, what am I saying, skin? It has kind of a long hoop around it that's kind of around its shoulder, and the bag is full. It has some stuff in it. You also notice one thing, Rummy, even with your 12. There's a very small line of purple smoke that is trailing behind this creature as it gets closer and closer to this settlement underneath the ocean here.
And it's by himself, eh?
Seems to be by itself. Yeah.
How hurt does he look? Does he look like badly hurt or just sort of semi?
He doesn't look like he is like dire. He just looks like, maybe he, I guess it would be equivalent to like a sprained ankle or something. He just, which sounds ridiculous for a fish person, but
Yeah, well, he looks like he looks like he got blasted.
he's
by a
impeded.
guy.
Yeah, oh yeah. This guy looks like he took some kind of a hit. Yeah.
Is D1 relaying all of this information to us?
Yeah, I will be describing what for sure. I'll be describing what I say to the party out
I don't
loud.
think Rummy can take the fight, but you might be able to snatch that bag.
Yeah.
I think that's either that or leave. Those are your only options.
Well, I want to keep an eye on them. Okay, Rummy is going to stealthily try to swim up behind him, grab the bag, and run.
Oh wow. Okay. So let me just get
Come
this
on,
straight.
Rummy.
This is gonna be so cool if you can pull this off.
He's got a little shark mouth, little
does.
nice
I
hands.
got
He can
hands.
totally
I
do
have
it.
hands.
He's got
Okay.
like human hands too. It's crazy.
So explain exactly how you. Let me just paint a better picture here for you. This creature is probably about 100 feet, maybe a little bit more away from the gates of this whatever this settlement is underneath the water here. This village, and Rummy is about 60 feet away from him. So in order for you to reach him, you're going to have to kind of swim up pretty quick, right? To close to close the distance. Unless you want to risk going a little slower, but you'll be a lot closer to the settlement if you do that. So what is your call here? How do you handle this? It's a really good. You have a lot of choices.
If he's got time before it actually hits where other merfolk can see it, he's gonna go as slowly and stealthily as he can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say you probably have enough time to go pretty slow here. You're going to get pretty close to the city, probably within 40 feet of the gates.
Okay.
Is that okay?
As long as he doesn't see any other merfolk sort of looking up this way.
All right, roll a perception check for me.
All right.
Let's see if you see any other. How do you pronounce the word? This word again? Sahu again.
Sahuagin.
Sahuagin. Fucking, I can't pronounce. What'd you get? 22. D1. There is no other Sahuagin.
It sounds like something at the end of the Grinch.
I know. It just doesn't sound right to me. My mouth wants to say it differently. It's dumb. No, you don't. There doesn't seem to be any sign of any guards or patrols from what you can see. That's a pretty good roll, D1.
Yeah.
But I will say, this is a good plan if this is what you want to do.
That is
going to be some
my
rolls.
plan, yeah.
All right. So first, I'm going to need a stealth check from you, just a regular one.
Okay.
And then as soon as you do that, we're going to see how high your stealth check is here against my...
Oh shit, 11.
Oh, 11. All right. We're not going to use his passive because he doesn't have any idea that you're behind him.
Gotcha.
That fell on the floor. So there was that. Oh man. Wow, dude. Okay. So Rummy gets close. D1. Probably within, I want to say, 5 feet.
Okay.
Before you kind of get close to the ground here to kind of make as little noise as possible. And just as you kind of approach close enough to kind of unhook the loop around the top of the shoulder, you feel a cold presence as the light in front of you kind of slowly fades. There's a shadow that moves, and you kind of look back, D1, and there is a massive shark about 10 feet above you. It doesn't see you yet, but the size of this thing kind of throws you off. It also alerts the attention of the creature in front of you, and the creature turns around to look at the disturbance, and he notices you, Rummy.
The merfolk notices me.
He notices. He realizes you're there. He sees you. He rolled really high.
Oh. Can I still try to grab the bag?
You can. This is going to be hard though. I'm going to give you a moment here because he's surprised. How do you want to do this? If you can put this over in a really logical, sound way, we'll roll with it.
He's
but
gonna
it's got to make sense.
Point up at the shark.
Okay.
Like he's with it. Like that's like we're buddies. Me and the shark are buddies. And then he's gonna do like a little. He's gonna point at the shark, and then he's gonna do a little like he's gonna do his little finger across his own like throat, little sharky throat.
Dude, Rummy's
You're gonna intimidate this thing.
Rummy's a little gangster.
Oh my god. So are you essentially intimidating this thing?
I'm pretending that the shark's with me.
All right. This is fantastic. D1, roll an intimidation check for me. Because
Didn't
why
this
not?
thing
This is
already
great.
kill you once? Fuck.
Shit, intimidation.
If this works, I swear.
Yeah, but also like it's like it already killed Remy once, but it's like
he did.
Oh my god!
Intimidation.
Holy shit. This creature, you know what? I should try to just roll against it, even though it's not going to matter. It definitely does not matter. So as soon as the rummy gives the fin across the throat, the creature kind of looks at Rummy and looks up at the shark, and then looks down at Rummy and drops its bag and runs away.
Jesus.
Rummy's gonna run and snatch the bag. He's gonna quickly look in it and see if the amulet, and he's also looking for the storing stone.
Okay, so as soon as you open the bag, Rummy, you see it's just a bag full of seashells. I'm just playing. I'm not gonna do that to you. I wouldn't do that to you. No, you find your storing stone. There's also a gem in there that you know to be the gem that is Rummy's heart, basically, and the amulet of Athasar as well. It's inside of the tin.
All right, Rummy is going to book it out of there
You got it, Rummy. Like fast?
as fast as he can. I'll back
You
up
got
to the
it.
party.
Yeah, for sure. Are you being stealthy at all, or are you just kind of booking it out of there?
Semi-stealthy, but with speed being a big focus.
All right, roll a dex check for me. Thank you, everybody, for being patient.
Dexterity check or save?
Yeah, a check. You had a shark here,
They're
so
the same either way.
yeah. Oh, nice.
Or he might have a higher. Oh,
look
God.
at the 3.
And actually, he might have a higher dex. His dex is +2, so that's a 4.
Okay, so it's a 4. All right.
Yeah.
Let me just see.
But still isn't great.
Yeah, it's not really good.
Friend.
It was mostly
Yeah.
just for fun anyway. I just wanted to see. So as Rummy begins to run away, kind of out of the valley here, you kind of begin to lose sight of this village. The light, the little blue light that illuminates kind of the gate, gets dimmer and dimmer and dimmer as you kind of see the sun get brighter and brighter as you kind of reach towards the surface here. The shadow of the shark that hovered maybe 10 feet above you at one point is now gone. Must have swam off in another direction, seemingly.
Rummy feels that
Interested in
kin
else.
with the sharks.
Nice.
Kinship.
It's a great thing that the shark was there. Rummy kind of feels like he was in the right place at the right time, you know. So it worked out as Rummy kind of gets closer and closer. Do you want to continue swimming towards the surface, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to come out as close to where come out of the ocean, like right up above where the party is, as close to them as possible.
All right. Perfect.
I can't believe that fucking worked.
I can't either. That was awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Rummy.
Yeah, so he's
You
gonna try
are-
to come out like over, like right around the very corner here. Yeah, he's gonna try to come out there.
All right,
And
you got it. You have control.
As he comes out of the ocean, he's gonna try to stealth into these bushes and very, very low to the ground to make his way up to the party.
Okay, you got it. And easily enough, no checks required. And Rummy you are reacquainted with Rummy and the amulet and the storing stone. Well done. Gosh, that was, and I think that's a great spot to actually end it for this evening, if you guys don't mind. That seems like a good spot.
yeah.
Your mic
So,
went half
well
again.
done. Thank you, everyone, for being patient while we
Your
played
mic
that out.
is kind of popping a little bit.
Oh,
just
mine
FYI.
is. Damn it.
It cleared up
hadn't
just
for a
now.
long time.
It has been?
No, it hasn't.
Oh, it hasn't? Now it is? Hmm.
It did for a moment there, but you're clear. Like it's.
Thank you, man. I'll have to listen to the recording back just to hear it for myself, and then maybe figure out. I probably have a loose XLR cable or something somewhere.
That's what it
That'd
sounds
be my
like.
guess.
Yeah, I've used the
Plug
shit
into
out of
your
this thing.
computer from a
Thank
jet.
Oh, I use it sometimes to record. Like I'll record my guitar amp or something with it, and I'll just use the same cable. And so this thing's been through the ringer. So thank you guys. But anyway,
At
good
any rate.
session, guys. Thank
Yeah.
you everybody for being patient. Next week we will be moving on to some fun stuff. Depending
Hell yeah,
on the
man.
plans, we might even be able to see the boss next week. So we'll have to see. All right, guys.
The battle.
Good stuff.
I love the kind of like side road for a second we went on. That was great.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if we didn't get it and like it was taken farther and farther away?
Oh my god.
In,
Well,
in
that
the
natural
depths
20.
of Mercity.
Oh, dude, you probably wouldn't even have seen him if you wouldn't have gotten that natural 20.
Yeah.
God. So well done. Good game.
Yeah, it's good.
Hilarious. All right, guys. If everybody's good, I can stop the recording.
All right.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
See you next week.
Okay, bye.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.